Is Biden siding with Norfolk Southern? In 2017, a worker sued Norfolk Southern saying that exposure to toxic materials on the job caused his cancer. And he sued the company in Pennsylvania. Now, he didn't live in Pennsylvania, but his lawyers were there. And Norfolk Southern argued that the guy had to sue them in Ohio or Virginia because that's where their headquarters were. But Pennsylvania has an over-century-long rule on the books saying that if you operate in their state, you agree to be governed by their laws while you're there. And that means you can get sued there. And Norfolk Southern was like, but it's undue burden to make us go to Pennsylvania to defend ourselves. And the judge in the lower court agreed. And he told the guy, you have to sue them in Ohio or Virginia. And that's that. And the guy was like, I don't, though. So he appealed the case and he appealed the case and he made it all the way to the Supreme Court where they heard arguments last year. And so now the Supreme Court is trying to decide, should Norfolk Southern be subject to lawsuits filed in any of the states that they operate in? Or is their right to not being subjected to undue burden a higher legal priority? Now, the decision is expected soon, but it looks like SCOTUS is going to side with the railway. And it's also being reported that Biden's Department of Justice agrees. So that is why people are saying Biden is siding with Norfolk Southern. So it's that case and not what should be done with the Ohio spill. It's still terrible, though. It's still awful because, yes, if the Supreme Court sides with Norfolk Southern and says you can only be sued in Ohio or Virginia, that means any company could similarly say you can't sue us in the state that you got hurt in, the state that you live in. You have to sue us in the state we're headquartered in. That would be a huge benefit to corporations.